Experiment 3 Siphon Action. The team was Muhammad Kamil, Muhammad Ghuraba, and Mustafa Gamal. The experiment is divided in two tasks. The first task was to examine the characteristics of a siphon discharging water out of a tank. And second task is to make a bell siphon. In the first task, we used a rectangular glass container with the following dimensions: a long 0.6 cm diameter plastic tube, another container of known volume to discharge water in. This task was carried out for different elevations, and we aimed to measure the time it took to fill a 1 liter container in each elevation or in each try. At the first try, the height was 38.7 centimeter, and it took 8 seconds to be filled. For the second try, the height was 27.7 centimeter, and it took 96 seconds to be filled. Lastly, the third try, the height was 22.7 centimeter. It took 107 seconds to be filled. In these tries, they could have some errors in the measured calculation comparing to the theoretical values calculated by using the equations. These reasons are: 1. The Bernoulli equation, which is used to calculate the theoretical value, is using several assumptions. One of them is that the flow is inviscid, which is not really true in our case. 2. Supplying water to the surface might have made some disturbance in the flow of water. 3. Assuming zero velocity on the water surface, which is not really accurate since the surface was not really large enough to make the velocity tend to be zero. 4. Friction effects inside the tube, which could be very high in this small elevation. That was everything about the first task. Let's move on to the second task. The second task was to make a bell siphon. Bell siphon is a device that is used to regulate water flow in hydroponic systems without human intervention. In this task, we used a 14 cm long hose with a diameter of 0.5 cm and a 6-liter water bottle with a radius of 9 cm, in addition to a jar. Firstly, we measured the mass of the jar when it was empty. Then we have built the setup and started our task. We noticed that the water had taken 5 minutes and 29 seconds to fill the jar. After we finished the task, we measured the mass of the jar when it was full. And now we can get the volume of the water by calculating the difference of the mass divided by the density. And the volume was 1.495 liters. That was the whole experiment. showing the idea behind the siphon and its action, with a live demonstration for it. Thank you for watching.